Alrighty, hello and welcome to my Oro Sacrifice Flicker Strike build. The primary inspiration that came for this build were three things. The change to Oro Sacrifice that occurred in 1.3, the increased physical damage taken and the increased fire damage taken were reduced from 20% each to 10%, which has definitely made it a little less rippy and a bit more attractive. The second change is Flicker Strike itself. Used to deal 125% of base attack damage, now deals 155% at level 17 up to 160 at level 20, so it's definitely increased the damage for elemental builds, as well as provided the 20% more attack speed modifier, which is definitely very attractive, and the 10% increased attack speed per frenzy charge is rather strong as well. The most important aspect of the build that has changed since 2.0, however, is the introduction of Lockstep. Flicker Strike is notoriously desync prone, and as a result, rather dangerous, especially for hardcore if you're trying not to die and flicker off screen or desync, etc., into a pack you really don't want to be in. The Lockstep changes have definitely made it far more hardcore viable and more enjoyable for any league in general. So this video will probably be rather long, 30 to 45 minutes. I've tried this a couple times, and that seems to be about how long it takes for me to get all the information out there. I'm going to provide breakpoints to sort of give you the option of skipping around saying, I just want, gameplay, or I just want to hear, gem, gear, jewel discussion, passive discussion, etc. And we'll get into all of that. So I've decided to start with running a Merciless Dried Lakes, just to sort of show you in a vacuum, easy to test setting, the damage capability of the build, and kill all, sort of show you single target damage, pack clearing, etc. I need to go ahead and re-roll it, but that is what we'll start. So just sit back and enjoy while I talk your ear off. So one thing you'll notice is that the build starts off rather slow, but once it starts generating frenzy charges, it speeds up pretty quickly. Once you hit 5, 6, 7 frenzy charges, you're going to be moving very quickly, you're going to be destroying packs very consistently. It's very strong. So sitting at about 45k DPS right now, the way you calculate that is average damage. At 7 frenzy charges, I'm at about 6.4k average damage. And 6.85 attacks per second. So you do the math, 6400 times 6.85 roughly equals 45k. So go ahead and kill the unique archer. Or not. Obviously didn't want to. It's in no way a flaw of the mechanic of Flicker Strike is the sort of random variability of it. You really want to focus a single target, but you eventually want to kill everything in most cases, so. As you can see, once you start generating frenzy charges, really the only danger of losing frenzy charges doesn't really come, for the most part, from accidentally not, rolling, an ignite on a hit. Just comes primarily from just not hitting a pack fast enough. I don't think I've ever worked my way down from 7 to 0 at my current ignite chance. Definitely varies a little bit, and we'll get into the strengths of ignite and about how much you want to be getting, the various merits of stacking more over additional, stats, etc. But baseline is that at about 45-50%, you're pretty much set. Anything after that can still be useful. It's not like a huge diminishing return or completely worthless stat, but after a certain point, investment at about 55% is better put somewhere else. But we'll definitely get into that in a bit. I would like to get over the wall, if I could ever find it. Considering that a lot of people in beta have taken to farming dried lakes, and fall in particular, I feel like he's a good place to sort of showcase the vanilla capabilities of the build. But if I can't find him in reasonable amount of time. Obviously not a not a knock on the build, just my abilities as a player. If I can't find him. There we go. So definitely ideal to start at, you know, 7 frenzy charges if you can. As we saw, if he does hit you, it's gonna hurt, but I've run him multiple times. In fact, that was the, I think, 4th time I've killed him in an attempt to, you know, sort of showcase the build a little bit, and that was the only time he's ever hit me. And we'll get into why that is right now.